15 Packard Road near Gulfside Road, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you double parked the motor vehicle?
Yes.
All right, court will accept that admission to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Fines and costs of $180. When do you think you can get that paid, sir?
I can have that paid within the next 2 weeks.
All right, get it paid before the end of the year. Can you get it paid before the end of the year?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
So just pay it by December 30th, 2025. All
Okay.
right. Then on this other case, what are we doing?
And on that one, we're just going to request an adjournment for discovery.
And if I may, Your Honor,
Yes.
Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf, well, not on behalf of Mr. Stewart.
That I signed actually back in November.
JIS is just is not updated appropriately. Okay.
It's just JIS is not updated. All right. So no reason to yell at the attorney, Perry. She did everything she was supposed to do. I knew that. I was going to defend her to January 21st, 2026. That's a bit of time out there. All right. And because we can't.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, all right, in this case, his bond will continue. Counsel approach on a separate matter. Ms. Fleming,
Yes.
were you huffing on Zoom?
I'm sorry?
Were you huffing?
No, I was not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So if it was reported to me by 2 people that you were, they wouldn't be telling the truth?
I don't understand what you mean. Was I huffing when?
Today.
Today? No.
Where do you live?
I live at Chittister Place Apartments.
How long will it take you to get here?
I don't have a ride or anything. I don't know. To get there today?
Yeah, today. We saw you doing something you probably shouldn't have been doing.
What do you mean, sir?
Were you huffing?
Was I huffing just now? Like on camera? No.
Okay, today, off camera, on camera, you've been huffing?
No. No.
Not at all?
No.
So if you came down here and I sent you over for a test, everything's going to come back negative?
Yes.
It will?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to need to find a ride. I'm going to need you down here.
Okay, sir. I don't know how I could get there.
Ms. Fleming, I'm gonna give you a call, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And counsel approach, please.
Good. Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Ms. Fleming. Say your name for the record, please.
April Fleming.
All right. Well, thank you for coming down. Ms. Fleming, I'm going to ask you again.
I did. I was.
You did what?
I huffed.
You were huffing. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
Why weren't you? Why were you lying to me when?
I panicked.
I just panicked. And I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Ma'am, how frequently are you doing this?
Um,
I mean, are you doing that every day?
sometimes.
I mean, you're gonna end up dying.
Can you give me
I
another
mean,
chance today, please?
Is that what you're trying to do? Are
No,
you trying to kill yourself?
no, I'm sorry. I just,
Okay, so, but how long have you been doing this?
I don't know. I've tried it off and on for a year or so.
Have you thought that you might need to get into some type of treatment or something? Have you,
I need to,
but you haven't done that.
I guess I haven't had anything like this happen. Uh, I plan on getting in touch with,
Who are you gonna get into? You don't even know.
huh?
You don't even know who you're gonna get in touch with.
Well, I know I have to speak to,
Well, I will say Miss Fleming does go to therapy at Huron Valley Consultants.
yeah,
As I've stated, we've been working on getting those medical records. I have reviewed some of those medical records. It indicates they do talk, and Miss Fleming's on methadone. We're still in the methadone program. So I do know, I will say that there are entries that they've had these types of conversations about her past use. So I think it's something that Miss Fleming knows that she deals with.
yeah.
Have you told them that you're huffing?
No,
You
I-
haven't.
I know I have to. I
Sure.
plan on speaking to my counselor today.
When's the next time you see your therapist?
I can see him tomorrow morning.
Okay, so Miss Fleming, here's what you gotta understand. For me, when you tell me that you have an appointment, when you tell me all these things, it becomes hard for me to believe whether or not you're telling me the truth.
I understand that.
And that's because I asked you a series of times when you were on Zoom.
I freaked out. I should have said the exact truth, and I'm so sorry, Judge Simpson. Please give me a chance today, please.
Well, Miss Feltus, you want to say something?
I do, Your Honor. Miss APA Cook was able to review the YouTube footage, and we shared with Miss Kearney a screenshot that did show the defendant with the canister in her hand. I recognize that canister to be what I commonly refer to as dust off or computer cleaner, a type of compressed air. I'm very familiar with this drug, and I know that any time that you use it, it can cause instant death. This is a drug that is extremely dangerous, and the way that this is being ingested can lead to long-term issues as well as immediate death. The brain can die every time you do this. I think it's clear the defendant's very scared. I think it's clear that she wants to change. She wants to stop using. I really want to see her again, Your Honor. I'm very worried that we're not going to see her again. I truly, truly want the court to hear that this coming in from a place of compassion and concern, not a place of bond violation. Is coming from a place for the people of actual concern. We will not see her. I am requesting that the court consider bond change with a release to treatment for her to get some help. But I do know that my experience with this drug and all the education I have surrounding drugs in general leads me to believe this is an extremely risky behavior. I ask the court to consider a bond change.
Please, Your Honor, please.
Sure.
I do know Miss Fleming does have a medical team around her. She sees her primary care doctor consistently. As I stated, she is in therapy. I think everyone's concern for Ms. Fleming is warranted, especially the circumstances that this arose out of. I'm happy to work with her and get information to the people in the court if the court allows her to stay out of custody. Obviously, if she's in custody, that will take place too. I'm just asking that the court consider letting us work on that while she's out of custody.
Please.
She does have some medical issues that, and that's partially why she sees her doctor so consistently. This is an old retail fraud. I do, it's this case, I don't believe has anything to do with her use or anything like that. I just asked for
Well,
a chance.
it might though, because if she's been using for off and on, as she's indicated, a year, this offense is in June of this year.
I mean, I don't know exactly how long I've been using it. It's been for some months now. I don't know if it's been a year exactly.
Okay, Ms. Fleming, here's how I know you're an addict. You tell me one thing, and then when all of a sudden that doesn't seem like that goes your way, you change your story. You did that in rather rapid shot fashion when you were on Zoom.
I'm so sorry.
No, Miss Fleming, sometimes things happen for a reason, and not all of them we like what happens, but they happen for a reason. And maybe it also goes to what Ms. Feltes said.
Please keep me out of custody today. Please, Judge Simpson, please. I'm begging you.
You can't stop.
I am stopping. I'm done. I promise. I
And
promise
here's
with
my
everything
problem,
in
Miss
me.
Fleming. Miss Fleming, here's my problem. You've already lied to me today, repeatedly. Repeatedly.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I got here as soon as you said, please to come down. I got right on the bus and I came
It
here.
was either going to be, and I think you understood, if you didn't come down, we were going to come and get you because there was going to be a bench warrant.
Okay. I think you're scaring me straight.
No, I don't think I have. Certainly not yet. But I'm going to let you know, if you think for 1 minute that I'm going to sit here when I know what I know at this point and have you die on my watch, and I haven't used what tools I have to try to make sure that you stay alive, you're sadly mistaken.
Please don't take me in today, Judge Simpson. Please, I'm begging you. Please, please, everything in me, please. Please give me one more chance, please. Please, Judge Simpson.
And I will add, Your Honor, Ms. Fleming was honest with me when I spoke with her. I think she understands the reality of the situation.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Just that I'm going to tell you the truth from here on out. I swear on everything in me. I swear on everything in me, Judge Simpson. I swear on everything in me. And I voted for you.
Doing about the 65 other thousand, but thank you, I guess. You're not dying on my watch, not tonight.
I'm not going to die
I'm
tonight.
done.
Please.
I'm done listening. Listen to me now.
Okay.
You're not going to die on my watch. I can't trust you. I don't know what therapeutic routine you have, what you have surrounding you that I can safely let you out. Because whatever you're doing at this point, you do it, you go home and you're huffing.
I won't,
But yeah, I know, you're gonna tell me I won't do it. You're gonna tell me that all that
please,
stuff.
Judge Simpson, please.
Miss Fleming, I've heard it all before. And then the next thing I know, before we even get to your case again, guess what? I'm online reading about your obituary and I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. If they can get the information, I'll take a look at it and I'll potentially reconsider. I'll set a review of her bond on December 22nd, 2005 at 9 o'clock. But at this time, her bond is revoked, defendant's remanded.
I'm arrested? Oh my God.
Get somebody down.
May I appear for Zoom? Vice for that?
Pardon? Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Thank you.
Yes. That's not a normal.
What started as a routine Zoom court appearance turned into one of the most gripping and heartbreaking moments a judge could face from the bench. April Fleming appeared via Zoom for what should have been a standard bond hearing on an old retail fraud charge out of Michigan. But what the court observed on that screen changed everything. Two individuals reported seeing Fleming actively huffing, inhaling compressed air, commonly known as dust-off or computer cleaner, during the live proceeding. Judge Simpson confronted her directly and Fleming denied it, repeatedly, confidently, but the denials crumbled the moment she was ordered to come down to the courthouse in person. Face to face with the judge, Fleming broke. She admitted she had been huffing. She said she panicked. She begged for forgiveness. She begged for another chance. Or she swore on everything in her, over and over again, that she would stop. But Judge Simpson had already seen enough. The prosecutor noted that this drug can cause instant death with a single use. The judge made clear that he refused to be the person who let her walk out the door and die before the next court date. He revoked her bond and remanded her into custody, not as punishment, but as the last tool he had to keep her alive. That's what made this moment so raw. Fleming wasn't begging to avoid accountability. She was begging a judge not to save her life, while the judge, determined and heartbroken, refused to let her go. In a system often criticized for being cold, this courtroom showed something different. A judge who looked a struggling woman in the eyes and said, "You're not dying on my watch." If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns, because justice never gets old.